Emily Watson and Olivia Williams, welcome to CNN News 18.
Hello.
Thank you.
Emily, you play the leader of the Sisterhood, Mother Superior Valya Harkonnen, and you're also the elder sister to Tula Harkonnen, played by Olivia Williams. The show Dune Prophecy follows sisters Tula and Valya as they combat forces that threaten the future of humanity. How does the relationship between Tula and Valya evolve as the show progresses?
Well, they come from a really, really messed up family. It's like any great drama, it's got this really traumatic past. And that Valia is really fueled by vengeance and rage. And she channels all that into the sisterhood, and she sort of drags her little sister along in her wake, but they also have terrible secrets that they have to guard that only they know.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know how old you are, but we're both in our 50s, and the things you do in your teenage years eventually come back and haunt you. I think that's how the story unfolds.
So we see destruction of thinking machines in the show. Then how do you think audience will relate to this idea when the world today is heading towards AI?
Well, I hope that the kids take away from it to watch our show and turn off their phones and try not to watch the show and be on their phones at the same time. Just focus for 1 hour on something other than your socials, and I will be happy.
Emily, what aspects of Valya's past will the audience discover in this show?
I don't know, that's spoilers, but she's done some pretty terrible things, let's put it that way. I think the starting point of the story is that at the end of the war against AI, which humanity won by the skin of its teeth, her family has been accused of betrayal and banished. And it's a lie. And Valia is set hell bent on reversing that lie.
And that injustice.
It's a terrible injustice.
Olivia, why does Tula pay extra attention to Leela in the show?
Again, there's something in her past that makes her wish that she had a child of her own. And my mother went to quite a strict Catholic convent. And so I asked her, because there seemed to be some parallels. And she said often the nuns would treat one child as their child, another they might slightly fall in love with. And then there would be other children who were rejected on the basis that they were evil and full of sin. And I think in a very confined place like that, you attach to people as family if you don't have your family around you. So yeah, I think she sees Lila as her child.
Then, Dune is an established franchise and it is being released in India in 5 different languages. How relatable do you think the show will be to the Indian audiences?
Oh, I hope very. I mean, in terms of it being about disputed territory, power struggles, the battle for who controls spice, which is oil or energy,
the truth,
who controls the narrative, who controls the truth, and the dark arts that shape the politics of the world.
You have some of the greatest family sagas in your mythological and religious history that have influenced the work that Emily and I do over the years. Anyone who's familiar with the Mahabharata will, I think, find something to follow in the Dune cycle.
You, of course, met Tabu at the New York premiere of the show. How was your experience of working with Tabu? She plays the role of Sister Francesca in the series.
She was so wonderful to work with. We had an instant rapport. We went out for dinner and we sat a night and laughed ourselves silly, complaining about everything that's wrong with the film industry and finding out that actually all the things that annoy you are exactly the same, wherever you are in the world. And
it was a great honor to have her in our company.
Incredible honor to have her. She is the most astonishing actress and so beautiful and so gracious and so just generous and lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very upset that I didn't have any scenes with her.
Well, on that note, I want to thank you for talking to me and looking forward to watch Dune Prophecy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.